Well, that was a complete shit show. I went to try and light a candle in the Good Shepherd Church in Beverly Hills, which is where Mark Wahlberg goes, and I don't know any other Catholics beside me, and I barely count because I was trying to find the candles, and I don't know, I'll go back tomorrow, but does anyone know how to light a candle in an American Catholic church? Because there's no candles. Like, you know the way in Ireland we have the white candles and you just light one off the other and there's a million candles and you can buy loads of candles and put money. They seem to be free candles, but the candles aren't anywhere to be seen. So I have to figure that out. I'm just parked in the Good Shepherd Church. I woke up this morning, it's not a shock to me, but it's a shock. I remember exactly where I was when I got the phone call in 2018 and I knew it was bad. And, you know, I have to say, a lot of people in the close circles knew, the cast all knew, the producers knew, a lot of the producers and the cast of Real Housewives of Ireland, I'm pretty sure everyone knew, and a lot of journalists knew as well, and the producers knew, and it's the only thing we got right, because Lisa didn't want anyone, you know, to know. She's very private about the whole thing, and even on Instagram lives or TikTok lives, whatever, people were like, oh, where's Lisa these days? And I'd be like, oh, she's just taking some time out. And to this point in time now as well, no one's going to discuss, you know, the details. And I think it's actually the only thing that we got right. Like, the whole show Housewives was so toxic and crazy, and look, it's brilliant TV. I don't regret a word about it, and I've loved putting up all the posts the last while. And you know, the funny thing is, I couldn't, even if I tried to look for which I didn't, but if I had, because I knew Lisa was sick, it's not a shock to me. It's a shock, but it's not a surprise. But there's not even a bad clip of Lisa. There's no bad clips of Lisa. The rest of us, there's no good clips of us. That's the thing. There's no bad clips of Lisa. She's a complete lady. Even till the end of her life, poised, graceful, private, had decorum. All the things that we didn't have. Like the rest of us, Real Housewives of Ireland was a dumpster fire inside of a dumpster truck going down the side of a mountain while we were all shouting at each other. And amidst all the chaos, you'd always just have Lisa there looking like a lady, behaving. In fact, there's times in my life where I go, and let's be honest, you know, I am Gemini, but also I'm a wild card. But there's times in my life where I go, what would Lisa do? Now, does that mean I do what Lisa do? No. Do I sometimes try and land in the middle? A little bit. But like, more often than not, I just do Danielle. But here's the thing, and I'm kind of frustrated because I was trying to light a candle. Sorry, this is so stupid, crying over this. I was trying to light a candle, and I'll come back and I'll light it tomorrow. But I was talking to someone. I woke up this morning, obviously I found out later than everybody else. I knew it was coming. I can remember exactly where I was in 2018 when I got the phone call. You know, I'm that's not the point, but I woke up obviously and I'm 8 hours behind everybody, and the weirdest thing is, the first thing I saw when I woke up was, I've been trying to get into Hollywood Improv for about 5 years, and this morning I just had this random message from a producer going, hey, we've got a spot for you on the 27th of February. I was like, what's going on? I then looked at my Irish phone. It was completely blown up. And I realised Lisa had passed. And I'm like, well, hang on a second. Because I've been trying to get in there forever. Like, anyway. I'm stupid. I'm dumb crying. I've been actually crying a lot today because since I woke up, because it's so sad because she's so young. And she was so nice. And like, we did radio interviews together, and I'd be so sassy. I'd be like, you know, I'm more PhD than GHD, and I'd look at her, like, meaning like I was throwing shade at her, and she'd just smile like I was a bold little sister. She just let me be me. She never went against me on the show. And even when we had that massive fight, that awful scene in Kinsale where it was terrible and everyone stormed off, weirdly, Lisa didn't leave me alone. Everyone left. It was chaos, and Lisa stayed with me. She didn't even say anything. She just stayed there. The food arrived and we both ate our dinner like nothing had happened, even though there'd been a screaming match. Obviously, she wasn't screaming. That's what I mean. Lisa was such a lady, poised, such decorum. The rest of us, like, oh my goodness, dumpster fire truck going down the side of a mountain amid an avalanche and a mudslide, throwing shade at each other. Like, we still kill each other all the time. And Lisa just never, she's just such a lady. Anyway, I'm just parked up. I'm bawling, crying. I think I'm just also frustrated because I can't work out how to light a candle. And I also probably cursed. I'm the worst Catholic. I'm not even a good Catholic. I don't even believe in the Catholic Church. But like, you know what it's like when you're sad or when something bad happens. And I must say, fully enough, I just got great comfort from going, maybe it's the familiarity of blessing yourself with the holy water or something. I don't know. But does anyone know how to light a candle in America? Sorry, guys. I can't even turn the camera on me. I'm a hot mess. Just remember, too young. She was too young, and And please, everyone, be respectful. She didn't want to discuss it. None of us discussed it. It's the only thing we got right. It's the only thing we got right. We all just protected her. And even the journalist protected her. That's how much she was a lady. So while people speculate what the cause was or whatever, let's just wait till her family decide if they want to put it out or not, because they'll know what her last directive was. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm bawling, crying. Too young. Way too young.
Tucker, and you know me. Tell me, lady, what would you do if you ever had a man like me? What would you do if you ever had a man like me? What would you do if you ever had a man like me? What would you do if the guy your boyfriend can't stand? Hey, now, see, lady, come and go with me. Oh, oh, oh.